Oh no. Gringue. I think that means Mexican, not Spanish, but nevertheless. Hello, I'm the Jim Stanham, and today I'm giving you an exclusive first look at the upcoming Red World update, Cola Wars. But first, before we begin, we are in desperate need of more writers. So if you have a decent grasp of the English language and you want to join the team, come on down to the Discord. Link will be in the description. Service guarantees citizenship. Alright, now on to the show. So, Cola Wars will be providing content por Cuba, Centroamérica, y España, led by King John Carl I. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I really like the name Carl. Like really like the name Carl. Like real. So we're gonna play as him today and try and win. Alright, so we've got a few issues with our country here. We've got some separatists ready to kick us in the balls. We've got an economy that's kicking us in the balls. And we've got a military that's got two big balls. So hopefully Mr. John Carl's got the huevos to deal with this. Well, it looks like America's gonna go on a wild ride. Looks like Mr. John Carl's not in the best of health here. I mean, he's only 72. I think he'll be fine. Yazov, on the other hand, he just got 360 no-scoped. He is not going to be fine. Such a shame, too. In another lifetime, you led the USSR to glory, conquering all of Europe for communism. And in another timeline, you lead the Great Trial, which is just terrifying. What a life that guy lived. You know what? I don't even care. Have fun, Putin. Hey, for all I know, you could become Tsar and we could be best buddies. So, fine. Just get out of my sight. Uh-oh. Looks like Mr. John Carl, had a little too much of a siesta. I'm just kidding. That's a little Spanish humor for you. He's dead. Yes, it's tragic. We've lost our beloved John Carl, only 2 months into the game. And instead we get his son, King Phil, whose name doesn't have a Carl in it anywhere. So I think I'm going to plot his downfall. Thankfully, subversives are already plotting his downfall. We get a weekly stability minus 1%. Ouch. It seems the people already don't like the new king. Apparently, they don't like his sense of humor. And you know what? I can relate. People don't like my sense of humor either. And they're suggesting that he might reach out to the youth, but I think it's not worth the effort. I'll eat the -2 stability. It'll be fine. Turns out it's not fine. So yeah, as far as they're concerned, the king's a clown. Good. Alright, so here's where we get this set up to this sort of mini game for Spain. So as you can see, we have our stability that's ticking down ever so slowly. And if either stability gets below 50% or the military gets too angry, bad things might happen to King Phil. But today we're going to throw all of that out the window, and we are going to anger the military as much as we possibly can. Oh no, the Basque terrorists are here. But you know, I shouldn't be too scared of them. After all, they did start Spain's first space program. Alright, we will continue angering the military by doing things like paying to repair the damage from riots, helping negotiate the end to a strike, promising reforms, and even, dare I say, giving rights to minorities. So yes, it turns out when you do good things, kind things, the military gets mad. Rest in peace, Slava Majnab Milosevic. Yes, giving rights to even more minorities with Galicia. And the military is going to be furious if we do this with Catalonia. And funny story, I'm granting Catalonia local autonomy. And hopefully the turmoil will finally be over. Just kidding, the king's getting overthrown. Goodbye, Phil. We hardly knew ya. But because we kept stability high enough, there will not be a civil war. Oh, looks like Gorbachev 360 no-scoped himself. Pretty impressive. Anywho, now we've got the Francoist dictator Fulgencio Col Butcher, which, it's a pretty funny name for a general, Butcher. Maybe he was built for this role. But anyway, now that the military has taken over, we can now decide who shall lead. And fortunately, there's an entire line of royals named Carl. The Carlists. So obviously we gotta put them back in charge. And I'm starting to feel like some of these templates are hot garbage. Alright, it's time to bring Carl back. For a Carlist kingdom! Alright, so basically there are 2 Carls we can go for here. There's Carl Javier I, or there's Ricky V. And as much as I really love the name Carl, unfortunately for this playthrough I'm going with Ricky, even though his name doesn't have Carl in it anywhere. It's okay, Jim, just think about all the good Carls in your life, like Carl Weezer, Carl Johnson, Officer Carl from that one episode of iCarly. With like the sign that said P on Carl. That was pretty funny. And yeah, that's it. That's all the Carls I know. Anyway, it's time to become the new face of Spain. Alright, Ricky. Together we shall stand against the tyranny of Moscow and Europe. There shall be no socialism here in Spain. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is the Spanish tree, by the way. It is ginormous. This is, I think, the largest single tree in the mod now, and it is just beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to all play it. All right, now that we've condemned socialism, it's time to increase the minimum wage, which is also socialism, but only if you think about it really, really hard. Uh-oh, it seems that Equatorial Guinea is not a big fan of Carl's. Well, that's too bad. You belong to Carl now. It's gonna be okay. Even though your name's Ricky, I'm calling you Carl. Get used to it. And that's war in the UAR. Normally, Egypt just lets him go. I'm surprised. Maybe the Arab world will stay united. That'd be pretty cool. Told you to get away from me. Stop appearing in my feed. Get out of here. You get out of here too, Pat Buchanan. I don't want to see you around here. Well, it looks like there will be no Central America this game. Good. One less communist state. And David Owen just got 360 no-scoped. At least Shirley Williams looks less sad about it this time. Now she looks, quite happy, actually. Did she do it? All right, Equatorial Guinea. It is time to show you the power of Carl. Oh, well. Looks like we don't get an absolute monarchy in Great Britain. It's a shame. All right, now that we've established not socialism with our minimum wage and safety regulations, it's time to shoot some socialists. Oh, well, that's Yemen exploding. Man, I'm kind of grateful that Spain didn't explode. Because we can. Oh, these guys don't even have an army. All right, well, that was easy. Goodbye, Equatorial Guinea. You belong to Carl again. And that's Bolivia exploding. Good for you, Bolivia. Could Ethiopia be going monarchist? Now that would be interesting. Jeb! God bless him. Man, we're playing all the hits in America, apparently. We've got Foster, we've got Jeb. All we really need is Bernie, and I don't think we're gonna get that. Oh, and Hillary, which we didn't get. Oh well. We do, however, get Jeremy Corbyn. This is, as the kids say, a based. I mean, sorry, not based. We are the based Tradcath Carlists. We're the good guys. Yeah. Ah, beautiful. The king is against Republicans. That's right. Screw you, Jeb. Oh, wait, they meant Republican as in the form of government. Whoops, my bad. Easy to get those confused, really. Wow. I can't believe Carl has gone woke. Oh, I think we are getting Bernie Sanders after all. So it's going to be Foster versus Jeb versus Bernie again. Beautiful. All right, after all that, we can finally get rid of lingering Republican radicalism by depicting them as the soy Wojak and us as the Chad. Oh, I think the Italians might be at it again. Oh, well, so much for the UAR. Yes, it would seem the Italians are at it again. Terrifying. All right, we shall continue our reforms by decentralizing the military. That sounds like a terrible idea for a country. I feel like keeping the military under the command of, like, the guy in charge is one of the most important parts. But hey, what do I know? I'm not a Carl. I'm just a Jim. We've got a monarchist friend. Welcome, Haile Selassie II. And there's already a revolt going on. Okay, that was a lot of Libyas cleaned up in the span of like 3 seconds. We are down to Gaddafi and the Democrats. Who will win? Vote now on your phones. Alright, I think we've done enough domestic policy. It's time to move on to foreign policy. Alright, first order of business. Let's kill Portugal. This peninsula ain't big enough for the two of us. Alright, well that was pretty easy. Looks like we're just crushing them right now. Oh, looks like America's feeling the burn. Thankfully, that is not my problem. Yay, Gaddafi didn't win! Congratulations, Mohammed. There we go. Okay, that's all mine. Uh-oh. It would seem that Britain's going down a path. That's not terrifying, because I know they have the option here. I might need to get to them first. Transmission from the Republic of India. The Republic of India declared war on the Republic of India. Sounds like India's having a good time. Excellent. We have integrated Portugal into our country, and we are now the Iberian Union. Look at that flag. That's pretty cool, too. All right, next on our list, Morocco. Oh, I can't actually attack Morocco yet. I don't have the manpower for it. In that case, let me work on the economy a bit then. Popped out of India is the kingdom of God and Jesus Christ. That's cool. We also like God and Jesus Christ. Maybe we can be friends. Okay, after a bit of work on the economy, I've got the army now to correct Franco's mistake. Morocco's time has come. Yep, looks like Jeb's out of the picture. All right, so I own these two little cities on the coast of Morocco. And the hope is that they can overpower these troops that are over next to them. And then we can just rush into Morocco and take it all. So that way I don't have to deal with a naval invasion. That's the plan. Looks like that's working. Excellent. Okay. And then once I link up with Ceuta, then I will bring the rest of my army over here. Perfect. All right. Do. All right, go kill. I've just noticed that if I take this focus, Ricky becomes a field marshal. Let's do it. Yeah, looks like we got this. You may have humiliated us once upon a time, but no more. There we go. Easily peasily. And I'll take all your boats too. Look at that. All right, next up, I think we're going to have to deal with Britain. I have no idea how we're going to do that, but we're going to give it the old college try. All right. I want Gibraltar, so give me Gibraltar. I suppose it'd be more accurate to say I want war, so give me war. I gotta love temporary Loke. Something tells me this is not going to make it into the final release. Quite unfortunate, really. All right, let's see how this goes. I think if we just keep force attacking, we'll be able to make it. Oh! I guess we took Gibraltar, and now they're trying to sue for peace. No, let's try to do this all the way. I want Britain on my side. Okay. Oh, is that Dover completely undefended, please? What? Oh, the Pope has called for a crusade against communism and they're trying to get us to join. Who else has joined the Holy League? What? No, I think I'm good. Thanks. We've got a beachhead. We've got a landing zone. We will take London or we will die trying. Oh yeah, I think the British are doomed. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. All right, so I know it was the Francoist military that put me in control, but screw that guy. Did that say Empire of India? Oh, yes, it did. Oh, my. Well, cool. That's awesome. There we go. That's Britain dead. Simple as that. All right. And I think I'm going to... Ooh, this is a tough decision. No, it's not a tough decision. I'm dividing Britain. So there we go. We've got the Stuarts and we've got whoever that guy is in charge. And of course, Lizzie herself. Yep, we have denounced Franco and the false kings. The only true king is Karl. Oh yeah, I forgot to reorganize the Moroccan Protectorate. Let me do that real quick. The Papal State declared war on the Micronesian People's Republic. Okay. I mean, good luck, Your Holiness. I hope that was worth it. Oh, he's declaring war on all communist states. Oh no. Oh, the Pope's about to get crushed. Yeah, looks like the Pope's going down. There we go. Spanish Morocco. Yep. Goodbye, Pope. His faction's still alive, though. This is a major. Oh god, India's a major in that war too. Okay, so that war's never going to end, is what you're telling me. All hail the King Father. All hail the Karl Daddy. Oh, yep, looks like Putin's at it again. Vladimir returned and announced the end of the Communist Party. Maybe he will crown himself Tsar. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe we could be friends then. Oh my god, the mad lad did it. He's crowned himself Tsar. I always knew I liked you, Putin. I always knew we were going to be best friends. And he has formed his own faction, the Moscow Accords, which hopefully I'll be able to join. And he's still at war with the Pope, by the way. Well, it looks like Foster's going to have an uphill battle against Bernie here. Sorry, Mr. Foster. All right, time to deal with our international alignment. Join the Moscow Accords real quick. And then get to work on focusing on the true enemy. Nuts, I just realized getting added to the Moscow Accords is he's gonna try and pull me into war with India and all them. I'm not sure if I want that. We are officially in the Moscow Accords. We have the Warsaw Pact surrounded. We will kill. Yeah, about that call to arms request. New phone, who dis? Whoop, and that's America at war. Poor Foster's going to get obliterated. He really is just sitting there as the field marshal. That's cool. You are going to be responsible for the defense of the nation. All right, so for the history buffs among my audience, you already know what's going on, but for those who are not, the Carlist line of succession, the Bourbon kings of Spain, also have a claim to the throne of France. So we're going to claim the throne of France. I think technically the other Bourbons also have a claim to France, but I don't know. Oh, looks like that's Ethiopia dead. Oh wait, you're in the Holy League. You get to live. Shout out to the Soviets not even bothering to guard their borders. Okay, throwing it all away against the Indians, whatever. I might be on my own here against the Warsaw Pact. I could probably handle it though. All right, it is time. The Bourbon lands must be united. Let me save first. All right, it is time. They have a non-aggression pact with your faction leader. Bro, all right, fine. I'll do it the cheaty way. All right, how about that? How's that for a non-aggression pact? Not even gonna call Eurasia in because they'll just get immediately stomped. They're more useful as a threat. Yeah, we're moving now. Now that there's mountains here in the Pyrenees, that makes this so much harder. We did it over here, but we couldn't quite do it in the west. So we're gonna have to just kind of work our way around. Okay, we're ever so slowly moving. It would be really cool if I could just cut off all of these troops here. Please. There we go. Okay. That's a whole bunch of troops encircled if I can hold this. All right, come on, guys. Hurry up and die. I got a front line to get back to. So they've lost about 716,000. Oh, they all died at once. 980,000. Jesus. Oh my God, what is happening over here? Oh, I think Bernie kicked the hornet's nest and started trying to attack everyone at once. Oh God, I'm just gonna not look over there anymore. I think I can snake up the coast. I think they've completely abandoned the coast. Run! All right, let's see if I can just walk into Paris from here. Yes, I can. Oh, there's one guy here to stop me. I don't think he's going to stop me. Oh, darn, I think they finally wised up. Well, goodbye, that unit. Yep, we almost got to save them, but we were too late. It's a shame. They will be remembered. Even though I don't even remember the name of that division. They still aren't stopping me here at the coast. Uh-oh. I seem to have run dry of infantry equipment. I was kind of hoping France would have surrendered by now. Time to rely on the age-old strategy of microing. Yep, that's the Greater American Union dead. What does this look like? Oh, God. So, Foster took most of the East Coast. Canada took New England and that part of the Great Plains. Mexico took that. And the Great Lakes stretches all the way down to New Orleans. All of that looks horrific. I'm gonna stop looking at it. Never gonna say no to a nice encirclement. These are such stupid front lines we've got going right now. I will take that encirclement though. That encirclement ought to do it. Don't even know why I bother pushing sometimes. Microing gets me so much further. My goodness, they still haven't capitulated. Ridiculous. There we go. It also gave me some much needed infantry equipment. My guy, you are literally capitulated and you're still declaring war on people. Maybe give it a rest, your holiness. All right, can I just push now? I really don't want to have to micro this entire war. So far, so good. I think if I capitulate Germany, I win. Oop, that's Belgium gone. Excellent. There goes Luxembourg. We're inching closer to the grand prize. Inching closer to Berlin. I'll be honest, I was worried this was going to be a lot harder. I remember playing as Jeremy Corbyn, and this was a nightmare to go through. I remember the Channel Islands getting nuked into the sea as well. None of that happening here, though. It's just simple, clean Spanish victory. Oh, just let me take Berlin. Thank you. Race to all the VPs, quick. Yes! All right. Oh, the Papal States died too. Okay, well, I guess I'll just take them as well. All right, let's see what we can do here. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. And plus, we get one last focus to go down. The Franco-Iberian Union. At last, the crowns of France and Spain have been united under one king, and the House of Bourbon stands triumphant. Our enemies, the Republicans, the Marxists, the anarchists, and the illegitimate kings, have all been overcome. The forces of history are with us as we move into this new era of Franco-Iberian power. No longer shall those who oppose us underestimate our power. There we have it. The Franco-Iberian Union. All under Ricky V. Truly, you are the one true Carl. That was incredibly fun. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this update just as much as I do. And once again, call to arms. We need more writers. So if you have even the slightest interest in joining the team, come on down to the Discord and give it a shot. Link will be in the description. Come on down. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, hit the sub button. It really does help me out a lot, and I will see you next time.